Hello and welcome to today's Meet the Charity. I'm Laura Augustine, Volunteer Support Officer for Action Together Rochdale, and today I'm joined by Bing Liu, Lead Evangelist from Church Army, who's here to talk about who Church Army are, what they do, current volunteering opportunities they have, and how you as a volunteer can be involved. Hi Bing.
Hi Laura, how are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. How are you?
I'm very good, thank you. And I'm very excited for this opportunity.
Oh, me too, me too. So could you start by telling me a little bit about Church Army and the work you do and the people you support?
Right, okay. Church Army is part of Church of England. So it's a faith organization. And our project name is Hope Community Rochdale.
Okay.
So yeah, I'm leading this project here in Rochdale.
Hmm.
Our goal is to do, it's all about community. So
Yeah.
building up communities and serve the community and serve the people in need, and just try to do whatever we could to to make people's lives better,
Okay.
and also to make this community a better place for everyone.
Yeah.
And we chose the name Hope because we want people to be hopeful. And especially we started during the lockdown, the pandemic, and it
Yeah.
has given people a bit of uncertainty about their future, or like even feeling depressed and
Yeah.
isolated. So during that time, we felt especially that hope is the word we look for.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, if people have hope, the hold on to the hope, and they could always overcome their difficulties, even though it can be very challenging. And that
Absolutely.
also speaks to the current situation with the rise of the living cost as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, so together we can we can make it, we can beat the challenges. So yeah.
Excellent. Absolutely. Hope definitely is if you've got hope, there's a way to get through things. So that's really, really good. Thank you, Bing. So whereabouts is Church Army based, Bing?
All right, our headquarters is in Sheffield, but
Yeah.
we have, various projects. We work with the local Church of England. So
Yeah.
yeah, so we're supported by the parish church here
Yeah.
of St. Anne's Church.
Yeah.
We primarily our focus is on in the area of the Firgrove, Belfield, and the Cray.
Okay. Yes, yes. I know the areas very well. Thank
All
you.
right.
Could you tell me a bit about the volunteering opportunities you currently have on offer at the moment in Rochdale?
Yes, okay. Currently, we one of the big things that we do is a football after school club
Yeah.
that happens on every Wednesday. But during the very wet and dark seasons that we stop.
Hmm.
So we look to resume that at the end of March or the beginning of April.
Yeah.
Uh, and so with the football training, we need volunteers to coach the kids.
Yeah.
Um, and also I've been thinking that we can also use the help to do some management as well, like someone could assist me in management.
Yeah.
Because as we have more kids and it's growing, and of course we can need more hands.
Yeah, of course,
Yeah.
definitely. Yes. And how can volunteers apply for the roles that you currently have on offer?
Yeah, currently we have advertised the voluntary coach
Yep.
position on Action Together platform.
Yes.
So thanks to Action Together,
Yep.
and we haven't loaded up the assistant management role yet, but we will.
Okay.
So if you're interested, please get on the website of Action Together and just search for a football coach, and I think you should be able to see us. Yeah.
Yes, definitely. There is it's a great role, and there is definitely only one football coach role because it is quite you wouldn't necessarily think of a football coach and volunteering role. So it's quite unique, but yes, you'll find it if you search football coach. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
So if a volunteer goes onto our website and applies for the role, what's the process once they've applied? Is there a sort of an application form? Is there like an informal discussion or an interview? What kind of happens after they've applied?
Well, because we value people, and we value our volunteers, so one thing I always try is to contact them by myself,
Yeah.
and we can arrange a meeting first.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, we I just had a meeting 2 weeks ago with a potential candidate, and we had a
Okay.
great time together. So, we went to this Costa coffee shop, and
Yeah.
of course, it's on me,
Yes.
just to show some appreciation
Yeah.
for their, voluntary intent, and the willing to help.
Okay.
So yeah, and after that, we'll ask them. Well, I'll give them a pack, volunteer pack,
Yep.
with all the information needed,
Hmm.
and then they can fill in the forms. And with that information, I could pass it on to our how do you call it, a safeguarding officer to do the DBS check, because
Okay.
they need to be DBS checked for our kids, safety.
Of course. Yeah.
So yeah. So that's the process, and if both are happy, then we'll go forward and we'll start coaching together.
Oh, that's excellent. It's
Yeah.
very good. It's always good to have a more laid back kind of meet up or informal chat about with the volunteer. I find that's very, very effective, and they probably prefer that more than more of a formal interview. So that's really, really good. And coffee's on Bing, so that's great.
Yes, of course.
So when are the volunteers required for the role? Did you mention Wednesdays?
Yeah, currently it's Wednesdays after
Yeah.
school.
Okay.
It starts around like half three,
Okay.
and finish just around half 5.
Right.
Yep, that's the
Excellent.
time
Oh,
for
that's great.
currently. And also,
Yep.
we also have like a 2 week summer camp in
Y-
the summer holidays. So that's
Yes.
also something to be looked forward to, because it's really exciting opportunity to get to know the kids and coach them every day for 2 weeks, and also
Yep.
having tournaments on Fridays,
Yep.
and with all the presentation and giving out of the medals and trophies. Oh, it's a great occasion. And last year we even had a barbecue at the end of it. So
Wow. That
yeah.
really does sound
Uh,
great. I remember when I was younger and my parents used to always put me in soccer school. So I go to soccer school for the whole of the 6 weeks every day. And I loved it. It was great. Like, if I could be a kid
Brilliant.
again, I'd definitely be doing
Yeah,
football.
I
So
feel I'm reliving my childhood. So
yes, exactly. It's what I think about when I think of your role is what I used to do when I was younger. So it's really, really good. Thank you. Would the volunteer require any specific skills, training, or qualifications to carry out the role?
Well, it's not necessary,
Yep,
but ideally they could have, either FA coaching certificate,
yep.
or just some experience with football itself, or
Hmm.
some experience with children's work,
Okay.
education, sports, all kinds of experience would help. Yeah, even
Yep.
though you don't have to necessarily
Mm.
have the experience in coaching or that certificate.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
That's great. So do you offer sort of expenses for volunteers if they have to travel to get there? Would you
Yes,
cover?
of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
all the travel expenses will be reimbursed, and also if they're in this for the long term, we
Yeah.
also we could also sponsor them to do the formal coaching training with FA as well.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's great.
So
Wow. Great. Great
and
opportunity. Yeah.
yeah, sorry. And also, during the summer camp, we also provide lunch and everything. That's why, in our form for their details, we will ask them
Yeah.
whether there's a food allergy or something. So we
Oh,
could,
right. Yes.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And also, we will provide some like gift vouchers and some
Okay.
equipment. So yeah, so we just make sure they're looked after.
Oh, excellent. That's really, really good. So you mentioned they would require a DBS check, obviously, being around children.
Mhm.
Do you cover the cost of the DBS check?
Of course we do. Yeah.
Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's great.
It's always on
Um,
us.
oh, excellent. And
Yeah.
how do you kind of support volunteers in their role if they're volunteering with you?
Well, again, as I said, we really appreciate their effort and their
Yeah,
willingness. So we would, I'm always there to
yeah,
talk to. So
yeah,
if they need any help, any support, just tell me, and we'll have a discussion and
yeah,
see the best way forward. And also, we could provide training and help them to do well in their role.
yeah,
And anyway, it's very kind of a personal support at least. So
yeah.
yeah.
Okay, excellent. So the final sort of question, so how can people get in touch with you if they wish to kind of access your service? Not in terms of volunteering, but say they have children who they want to sign up to your football clubs. How would they go about contacting you to kind of do that?
Oh, thank you for that question. We have a Facebook page. If you
Okay.
search for Hope Community Rochdale,
Yeah.
no space, and you should be able to see us. And we'll have all our information on that Facebook page, as
Okay.
well as the pictures and videos of past activities,
Yeah.
and also, the latest news of what we're gonna do, and even forms you can fill in to do the football or. We also do like community family fun time once a
Mhm.
month, and it's another great, like fun time together,
Yeah.
which is indoor. So
Yeah.
so it will carry on even though it's dark and or cold
Yeah.
outside. So yeah, all kinds of information are on our Facebook page. So,
Oh, that's great. So head over to the Facebook page if you need any information, if you wish to access the service, head over to the Facebook page. Well, thank you very much, Bing. That was very enlightening and very, very good. So as we mentioned, the volunteering opportunity is currently on Action Together's website, actiontogether.org.uk. So if you'd like to apply for this role, you can visit the website and click on volunteer and search for the role. Alternatively, you can email myself, laura.augustine@actiontogether.org.uk, and I can refer you directly over to Bing, or I can provide you with a bit more information. Bing, would you like to give your email address just in case you want to
yeah,
contact?
of course, it's bing.liu. Liu will spell as Liu at churcharmy.org.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
Thank you
And
very much.
can I also
Yep.
thank you, take this opportunity to thank you, Laura, and also to thank Action Together for, doing wonderful work and, like advertising for volunteers and all kinds of work. So I just want to say your work is very much appreciated. So thank you for doing that.
Oh, thank you very much, Bing. Always happy to help and such a great cause as well. So thank you. Thank you for coming to us and, trusting us with your roles and believing that we'll get volunteers that you need to fill your kind of role. So always happy, anything you need anytime.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so I think we'll wrap it up there. Thank you very much again for coming along today, Bing. It's been great hearing about what Church Army do and how volunteers can get involved. And like we previously said, if you have any questions whatsoever, head over to the website, look at the role, or you can email myself or Bing directly. Thank you.
Thank you.